Hey everybody, back again with a pickup video. It's been a while since I shot a last one. I have quite a few things. Some stuff from a bunch of different places, paid some retail prices unfortunately, but you know, sometimes I'll pay retail if I don't think the retail price is too bad. So with that said, let's get started. We'll start out with some V-Stock stuff I picked up, just some random common NES games that I didn't have. Mission Impossible. Never actually played this one, but you know, I like to have all these commons anyway. Russian Attack, which is a pretty good game. I remember playing it back years ago when I was a kid. Trog, which I'd never actually heard of, but I really like the cover art. It looks kind of like a cartoony type thing. Wolverine from, of course, LJN. This is awful game, but LJN has its own little awful charm about it. Dash Galaxy. Solstice, which I've heard good things about, but I've never actually played it. And Hogan's Alley, which is a black label I didn't have. I actually need a lot of black labels, but Hogan's Alley was the easiest one to find. So good to have that. Of course, a light gun game. Alright, then I hit some couple of different Goodwills and found a few things for, of course, $3 a piece. That's what Goodwill runs games at usually. First I found something I've been looking for a while. Not a good game. Really wish I could have found it on GameCube, but I'll settle for the PlayStation 2 version. Shadow the Hedgehog. Not complete, unfortunately. The disc is in great shape, but the manual's missing, but I'm glad to have it. A little piece of tape on the back there. Good to have it though. Wanted that one for a while, even though it's not a great game. I'm a big Sonic fan from back in the day when I got my Genesis. Then I found these at another Goodwill. Eternal Eyes, which actually looks like a pretty cool game. Looks like kind of like a RPG, kind of like a turn-based RPG game. I haven't checked it out yet though. Rayman Rush, which is just a Rayman racing game. Street Fighter Alpha 3, which I'm a big fan of Street Fighter. It's unfortunately in just a random case, so there's no back art, but it has the manual. And a pretty cool looking game called Darkstone. Again, this is kind of like a, kind of looks like a dungeon crawler possibly. I'm not sure, but I've heard it's not too bad of a game, so looking forward to trying that one out. Then also a Goodwill, I found a tabletop game, Arkham Horror. This is the original Arkham Horror. It's a Call of Cthulhu board game. I've heard it's pretty darn good. This is in really good shape considering I only paid $6 for it. I think it goes for about $50 in stores and it's out of print at the time. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. So I don't play many tabletop games, but this one looks pretty cool, so I thought I'd try it. Next at Goodwill, I found a PC game. It's actually an IBM Tandy game. I don't buy many PC games, but this one was just too cool to pass up. Neuromancer, which the coolest part, if you can see it, soundtrack by Devo. Now, I'm not sure how you fit a soundtrack by Devo onto floppy disk, because that's what this is. It's 5 1/4 floppy disk. These are in fantastic shape though. I mean, ridiculously good shape. And this is super complete. It has this code wheel, a little get started, the manual in perfect shape. It even has the reply card in there. I mean, this is crazy complete. I found this for $3 at Goodwill. I have no clue what it's worth, but I thought it was a really cool thing. I kind of had to have it in my collection, so I bought it. And it's just very cool. I mean, look at this box. How cool is it? It's not even a normal PC game box. It's in a small little box, so I thought it was very cool. Also, I've been trying to build up my Final Fantasy collection. I've got quite a few of the Final Fantasy games. I discovered that there's actually about 30 of them that have been released that I don't have. They're released in North America. So I thought, you know, why not try to put the collection together? So I had a little money from selling something on eBay, so I started doing that. Putting the collection together, I bought a few things. On eBay, I got the Final Fantasy Legend Game Boy. Never played that one, but it's in great shape. Label's in great shape. Went down to the Game Trader in St. Charles and picked up Final Fantasy Tactics for GBA. Got that for I think $6. Not a bad deal, really. In good shape. Another eBay. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for SNES. Didn't have that one. Actually never played that one. I'm looking forward to playing it. Next off of eBay, I got a DS game, which is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Rings of Fate. It's obviously a newer Final Fantasy game. It's manual, everything complete. So I have to check that out. I haven't played that one. And then I never played the Final Fantasy MMOs, but I'd like to have something to represent them in my collection just to kind of make it more complete. So I picked up the Xbox 360 version of 11, which of course has some of the expansion packs included. I probably won't play this. I'm not an MMO guy, but it fills the space in the collection to make it more complete for me. And that's important to me, I suppose. And then lastly, one I never played also, Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII. Vincent Valentine's game. Supposedly not that great of a game, but I thought I'd check it out. Alright, next I went to Game Over in Union, and he had this sitting on the shelf for $5. Blast Course. This is a box cut. Looks like it was originally a rental, from what I see. Umpaqua Video is what it says on the cart. Unfortunately, I'll clean that off though. But Blast Course is a rare game, so I wanted it in my collection. I like the rare games. This is a pretty darn good game if you've never tried it. Alright, and lastly, went to down to Fenton and order a few items off of Trading Games down in Fenton. I had some Genesis games. I don't have boxes for all my Genesis games, so he had a few that I wanted there, so I got a box for my copy of Paperboy 2. No manual yet. A box for my copy of Quackshot. And a box for my copy of John Madden Football. This is a cardboard box. Don't have manuals for any of these, but at least I have the boxes to make my shelves look better. Alright, so that was my pickups for this week. Obviously I got quite a few things. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.